People who are fortunate enough to possess XRP will be pleased by this. Someone who is considered to be among the most astute individuals on Wall Street believes that those who buy XRP may soon witness an increase in the value of their investments, which may result in them becoming wealthy. During this bullish cycle, investors should consider purchasing XRP while prices are still cheap because it has the potential to increase by a factor of 10 before reaching its current level. XRP has the potential to increase in value. If you want to get further knowledge and fresh concepts, pay great attention to this article. Remember to follow this post, like it, and share with your friends. Permit us to get started. The reason that Ripple and XRP are not considered valued is that they were not designed to be used for doing simple activities or making quick money. In this case, it is a good beginning because the groups that are in charge of the planet are still in the process of constructing it. The majority of the activities that are taking place behind the scenes are ones that you will not become aware of until they take place. Additionally, those who own XRP ought to be aware that the cryptocurrency is soon to print reversed head and shoulders padding, which is precisely what we were anticipating. Shortly, 1 XRP will be equivalent to $1. Following the addition of 10,000 XRP and $33,666 to the pool, the expenses incurred to establish an AM pool in the country amounted to $666. The ability to buy and sell coins and cash has been granted to you. The amount of money that you placed into the pool will not be lost by 6.6, regardless of what you decide to do with the money. What's more, this market is teeming with people who are addicted to drugs and those who gamble on sports. As a result of their desire to win a significant amount of money, a lot of people purchase lottery tickets. In spite of this, there are not enough people who are patient and who adhere to the requirements. It is for the best that I did not give in to the temptation to do this because 99.9% of you would end up losing if you do it. According to a Wall Street expert, the fact that XRP is currently available at such a low price and that one is able to store it is considered to be a fortunate circumstance. According to statements made by a number of prominent members of the XRP community, they believe that the value of the coin would remain lower than that of Ethereum even if it were to increase by a factor of 10 during a bull cycle. Experts on Wall Street view the present low price of XRP as an opportunity to purchase additional units of the cryptocurrency during this time. During the most recent episode of Good Morning Crypto, the host discussed the XRP market in addition to other types of cryptocurrency. Right here is where the issue first manifested itself. There was a presentation given at the occasion by a new Wall Street expert by the name of Linda Jones. During the bull run that Bitcoin experienced in 2017, when it reached its previous fall high, the host of the show brought up the fact that XRP was trading at a level that was 80% lower than its previous high point. Because an increasing number of users are concerned about how poorly XRP is performing in the market, this was done in order to alleviate their concerns. Applications have stated that XRP is in a situation that is comparable to that of Bitcoin in order to draw attention to the current subset. There is a significant disparity between the two due to the fact that Bitcoin has recently surpassed the 69,000 barrier, whilst XRP is still 85% higher than its previous high point. As a result of the discrepancy, the host saw that members of the XRP community were concerned about the expansion of the cryptocurrency, which he considered to be an unnecessary concern. As a result of this, applications attempted to soothe their users' emotions by drawing parallels between the current state of affairs and the phenomenal success that XRP experienced in 2017. The price of XRP increased by an astounding 70,000% throughout that period of time, making it one of the most popular cryptocurrencies among those that were available during that cycle. It's possible that XRP will be able to maintain its position below Ethereum. The podcaster made it abundantly plain that he did not believe there would be another significant spike of the magnitude of the 70% gain that occurred during all of this. In its place, he was certain that XRP could increase its value by a factor of 10 while remaining less significant than Ethereum at the moment in terms of the development of the market structure. In comparison, the value of XRP is only 61 cents, which indicates that it is worth significantly less than $34 billion. For example, Ethereum is currently worth $402 million on the market. Even in the event that the price of XRP increased by a factor of 10, the market value of the cryptocurrency would only reach $338 billion. Clearly, this is lower than the value that Ethereum now holds on the market. The most important point that the expert is attempting to convey is that they want to emphasize how strong the likelihood is that the price of XRP will increase by more than 1,000% during this cycle. Someone from Wall Street is heard responding to the question. Another Wall Street analyst, Linda Jones, responded by saying the same thing. She stated that the market is still fortunate because the prices of XRP are still cheap enough to allow for the purchase of a large quantity of it. The concerns of an XRP backer who was not hopeful were addressed by Jones, who offered a soothing point of view in answer to the concerns. There is no need for you to be concerned about the expense because everything will be taken care of for you. For the purpose of demonstrating her point even further, Jones discussed the hidden ledgers that are constructed on XRP and are utilized by institutional financial institutions. Approximately 400 financial institutions have reportedly discussed the possibility of adopting XRP for transactions in additional countries with Ripple, according to her statement. It is possible for the price of XRP to fluctuate as she discussed how large banks use private ledgers that are built on XRP for sending and receiving routine money transfers. On the other hand, she believed that these modifications were stress tests for the system, which indicated that they signified that jobs similar to these would soon be relocated to the main log where they would be more easily accessible. According to the findings of CryptoBasic, there have been several instances of customers experiencing price problems with XRP on a variety of trading websites. At one point in time, the price of the item reportedly reached a maximum of $34,603 according to the sources. In addition, a new claim stated that the price of XRP on the Atlantis market was an astounding $74 per unit. In addition, the Wall Street experts suggested that these bugs might be able to provide us with information regarding the price of XRP in the future. This is an intriguing idea. The Ripple lawsuit, the SAC appeal, and the weather are all topics that have been discussed in the news this morning in addition to XRP. Due to this, the opening brief in the SAC vs. Ripple SAC files has been updated to reflect the correct information. Regarding the legal dispute between SAC and Ripple, there were no fresh developments that buyers had to be aware of about the situation. On the other hand, according to the filing strategy presented by the court, the SAC was required to submit its opening brief concerning the remedies by the 22nd of March. In the opening brief, there is speculation over the ruling that the judge will make in July 2023 regarding the sale of XRP to institutional purchasers. According to Elisa Torres, Ripple violated Section 5 of the 1933 Stocks Act when it sold unregistered stocks to institutional buyers at a time when the act was in effect. On March 26th, a condensed version of the opening brief will be made available to all individuals. As a matter of course, this is the situation because the SAC would have most likely advocated for a severe punishment in order to prevent other infractions. It is required that you hand in the alternative brief that Ripple provided you with by the 22nd of April 2019. The address that Gary Gensler, chair of the South African Bar Association, is scheduled to deliver at the Columbia Law School conference will take place at the same time. Chair Gensler discussed the Bitcoin market and the reasons why individuals are required to register with the SAC in accordance with the speech that was intended for them to deliver. He concluded by saying there are participants in crypto security markets that seek to avoid this registration requirement. If you determine that you do not wish to register, you are not required to provide any information. A significant number of individuals would concur with the statement that the Bitcoin business might benefit from some cleaning up. Gensler delivered his remarks after more debate over the decision of the Securities and Exchange Commission SAC to accept applications for Ethereum spot ETFs during the month of May. Second, Grayscale's request for an Ethereum futures exchange traded fund ETF is delayed by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission SEC. On March 22nd, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission CC decided to postpone making a decision regarding Grayscale's plans to launch an Ethereum futures exchange traded fund ETF for a second time so they could give them further consideration. A final decision was meant to be made by the SAC by the 30th of May, but it wasn't until December of the previous year that it was really made. It did this because it was interested in learning what others felt about the possibility that Ethereum's proof-of-stake consensus process could be utilized for nefarious or dishonest purposes. During the month of December in the previous year, it was fascinating to observe that the Securities and Exchange Commission SAC accepted petitions to list Ethereum futures ETFs from ProShares 1Q and Bitwise. In addition to that, they accepted proposals for their very own futures exchange-traded funds. Additionally, the Ethereum Investment Trust is interested in transforming itself into a spot exchange traded fund ETF. In January, it engaged in a similar activity with its Bitcoin Investment Trust, and it was granted authorization to engage in this activity once more. The manner in which Grayscale filed their applications at the same time, according to James Safart, an expert on exchange traded funds ETFs at Bloomberg, indicated that Grayscale was not particularly interested in launching a futures exchange traded fund ETF. According to him, it might be difficult to obtain a specific order from the SAC since the Ethereum futures ETF or spot ETFs would be detrimental to them. He indicated that this could be the case. It is possible, in his opinion, that this is a deception. Well, that's pretty much all there is to report for today, so let's get going. If you want to see more of my videos, be sure to give them a like, please share them and follow me. I am grateful to you, and I hope to